So this is the second play of the game. This is a G pull. It's a front side pull for the guard. You're the right guard here. You can see you cheat your stance a little bit. Yep. It's okay. You're young. You'll learn, but you got to cheat a little bit on this because you got to pull open and get there. So let's watch Trey here, right guard. Here he goes around the corner. So you have the corner right here. You're eyeing him up. I can see you eyeing him up. What are you thinking as you approach this guy right here?
For us, it was always, man, just line it up. My O-line coach, Walt Wells at the time, was just like, man, don't slow down. Just do what you do, man. So as soon as I pulled around, I saw him like, I got to have it.
The little punch at the end.
Yeah, I was hyped up, man.
This is all legal, okay, everyone? Don't send me messages saying that's dirty, okay? This is what offensive line play is, okay? We talked about earlier, same foot, same shoulder, guys. Watch how you're able to hit. Watch how he hits right here with the same foot, same shoulder. See that? Right foot, right shoulder. Just sends this guy flying. Whew. We got on the board, we drew that little counter play, right? Here it is right here against Missouri. You're gonna pull a kick out, little itty bitty three. You're getting your stance here. We talked about how you look over there.
Yeah.
What's your thought here as you know you're gonna pull and kick out number three?
I know he's going to try to fly upfield, but when he sees me, our game plan this week, we sort of singled him out as a fish. He didn't like contact, so I was going to give him a little bit of contact.
He's a fish?
Yeah.
Is that what you call guys who didn't like contact?
Yeah, we have a different word, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
All right, so here we go. So you pull up, great thing here first. You had a great first step, right?
Yeah.
A lot of guys, when they pull, they either step under themselves or they open way too far up. You just turn perfect right there. You're at a good angle. You're pulling it. Now, this is when you notice he's not going to come upfield, right? Do you see the look of terror in his face as you're running over to him?
Oh, dude, you can see the hesitation, the little twitch in his movement. So I was like, all right, I got this. Dude.
He's like, no, I could never hit guys like this, man. This is just so impressive. Like, I mean, you take a little bit. Your steps are a little bit long here. You want to show him, but I mean, like, look at that. Same foot, same shoulder we talked about, and he's trying to get upfield, and then he just. This is the gravy, right? The gravy is this extra point right here. Look at this. Whoo! To step over him.
Yeah, it was disrespectful.
Earl Grey. This is disrespect. Look, because a lot of times we get to be disrespected against all the time, right?
Yeah.
People talk about us, or even our own coaches don't understand what we're doing sometimes. Defensive players do. They crap on us. But this is the 3 times a game we get to do this, and it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Right.
What does your coach tell you in the meeting after a play like this?
Man, good stuff, man. Just keep doing that. Keep kicking that.
Here's another one from this game that I just love. And this is what I think NFL teams are getting from you, right? They're getting just hard-nosed play all the time, no matter what the game, the opponent. And this is a play to seal the game. This is late in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So you know your number's being called. When they call this play in the huddle, what is this G pull play going to be?
I think this is called punch play. Pin and pull, and pretty much going into the week, really going into the season, I didn't do much like outside running, pulling. So anytime this play got called in practice, I obviously got excited. I was ready to go do it with full speed, full effort. But when they called this in the game, in the situation I believe we were in a little bit of a crunch period, I was just like at the utmost urgency to like be successful with my job. I have got to get my man for the team to succeed so we can win.
So here you go. So you're going to pull out. Look at that. Again, really good footwork here. You're pulling around the corner. There's all this garbage in front of you, right? All these guys in front of you. How are you able to keep your vision on where you're going? Because again, it's a muddy picture right here.
He's gonna fly over the top. He's basically gonna come to you, and he came.
You have a great block. And this goes back, again, right to film study, right? Like, you know that you can be patient here because you know someone has to be the force, right? Someone has to come outside. Yeah. And it's for poor 18. Look at this. Look at that. Oh. And then you get tripped by so what do you tell your tight end when you walk back in the huddle like this? Like, bro, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, I was like, dude, you know what I'm saying? If you break my ankle. I was in so much pain after that play. He hit me from behind. But we laughed about it, though. But it's like, dude, you hit me more than you hit anybody else. The dude, he split us. Come on, man.
It's a lot of fun. What are a couple of things that you need to work on?
Yeah, there's a ton I need to work on. Overall eye discipline. I would say discipline movements with my hand. When I say that, is like redirecting, not getting soft in my hands at the point of contact, just keeping it constant and firm. A lot of times I have a habit of winding back before I make initial contact. And a lot of times I didn't make first meaningful contact.
So here's a play with your hands, and looking at your film, this is one thing that definitely is, I think, the biggest concern is your hands. So you see here, 99, I think that's 99. I mean, right there, you should punch shit out of them.
Right.
The rest should be over, but your hands are down. Now, your hands come back up, and you're very forceful here. But the NFL, that difference of your hands being right there, right?
Right.
Instead of just coming up now, boom, will be the difference between Aaron Donald getting into your pads and whatnot. So why did you seek out Duke to help you with a lot of this stuff?
I've seen some of the guys he's worked with and some of the instant success he's had on the field, especially in last year's draft class, just seeing how those guys have developed and how they're playing in the NFL right now.
You just kind of know. I've been around a lot of good ones. We've been around Jonathan Ogden. We've been around Willie Rowe. We've been able to pick their brains. And when you see the size and some of the process and how they think about things, like I saw that with Mekhi Becton last year. I told everybody, like, this kid has a chance to be one of the best of all time.
No one believed he was too big to play offensive.
He was too big, and I just said, you can't put this guy into a box, he's different. Trey Smith has a lot of those similarities in terms of not only physical traits, but this.
Yeah.
And when you see a guy that has those type of physical traits, that has been through some things in his life with grit and shows resiliency, and then has this in terms of getting on the board and the grand scheme and how he's going to be able to tap into some of the special things even when things get hard, that's going to be a special player. And so it would not surprise me to see Trey Smith come off the board as one of the top interior offensive linemen this year.
The thing he has to work on, and so this is something that you can get away with when you're really big, is when you pass set, his hands don't go from the ground basically up here to punch. They go from the ground up, open, or down, and then back up. And when you're big, you get away with that. Now, Aaron Donald, you do that against him, he's running you back to the quarterback, you're getting up a sack. How do you coach that out of him?
That's been an area of focus that we've worked on since the very first day Trey got here. I have a couple of different ways. I won't give away too many trade secrets, but I think as you saw in some of the workouts we did this week, that's kind of dissipated.
Yeah.
Like that whole wind-up has gone away, and I think a lot of the things that we've implemented, a lot of times it's just cueing it, making them aware of it. When they do it, being able to tape it and show it to them, and then cueing it again, and then giving them some tools that'll just allow them to continue to execute some of the cues that we're giving them. And so that's one of the things we identified it on tape, and it goes back to Trey wanted to play guys strong.
Yeah, because he's big.
Yep. And so we kind of explained him the difference between being strong and then being powerful. And that took care of a lot of it, along with some of the technique and some of the methods in which we use to kind of get those hands from the stands and from the ground right into engaging the guy.
And this play might be my favorite of yours. I think you know where I'm going with this play. You know what's about to happen here. All right, so 3rd and 11, okay? So you see your center right here. He's pointing out where you're going. So when everyone's kind of walking around here, you identify the 5 guys are going. I think it's empty protection, maybe 6-man protection. So you're left guard here. You're looking at your center. What are you waiting to hear from him?
So I think this is our draw play. This is black brush. I think he declared 6 as the mic. So I'm cognizant of 4 right in front of me. Pretty much take a set and then just try to drive him out.
So what are you guys talking about right here?
I forgot the term he uses, but he's basically on a right slide, I believe, with the right guard. I'm basically man on.
So basically in this draw look right here, we're 5 for 5, right? We're going 5 across. So basically, left tackle has the D end. You have the linebacker over you. 3. I don't like D linemen wearing single digits, but that's a pet peeve of mine. I'm old school like that. Center's got him. The right guard has a guy standing up, and the right tackle has him over there. So here we go. They step away. Okay. So now you're eyeing your guy. 44 is like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to drop. But no. He's not going to drop. Now most guys, you look inside. You're like, I'm going to help someone, right? Because as offensive lineman, if you don't want to block, you'll help someone else.
Right.
But here he comes. It's called a coffee house, folks. Have you heard the reason why it's called coffee house?
Never have.
There's some fable where an offensive line coach went to get a coffee at a coffee house and someone snagged it from him or something and he turned around. I don't know what it is. But nonetheless, here comes 44. Boom! Oh,
not today.
Oh, look at this block. So Trey, you're looking for your guy. 44 thinks he's slick, right? Oh, right. I got him. Oh no.
Oh man.
It's just like this is the best ever. It doesn't happen like this. It's not supposed to happen this way. Did he say anything to you afterwards?
Nah, he was quiet. Very quiet.
Very quiet. I mean, this is incredible. So what drew you away? I'm kind of curious. What drew you away from that right shoulder of that 3 technique looping back around? Most guys would come in now and try to clean that guy away. What drew you away from that 244? Because he still looks like he's going to come from our angle right now, but on the field, your head is still looking to the pad of that 3. What changed your mind to make you go back to 44?
Pre-snap, I mean, 44 was my man from the start, so I was really keying him, and his demeanor, his body demeanor, it just wasn't very natural. I mean, you just get up and you turn. What the hell is that? You're not gonna run. You're not gonna go get somebody. So that sort of threw me off. But what really got it was my center had it taken care of. When that guy looped over the top, I thought BK had enough of him. I thought he could handle that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? He's good. The second I turned my head back, oh, he's coming. Boom. All you do is just make contact.
3rd and 11 draw.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes. Do you in the huddle, you're like, oh, geez, here we go, the 3rd and 11 draw.
Man, I just do what I'm told.
Let's be honest. Oh, come on.
It's being real.
So 3rd and 11, they call brush.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you thinking to yourself, all right, well, I guess we're getting a field goal?
I'll be honest, my mentality is so just straightforward. I'm just trying to get the dude in front of me, do my assignment, and make sure we're on the same page, the line.
You're not cynical enough yet. You'll get there one day. You'll get there one day.